I'm Calvin Chapman with the HGP Sportscast. Good evening. Guyana suffered their second defeat in the regional Super 50 despite Shivnarine Chanjapal's turn. Details to follow. Shivnarine Chanjapal at the age of 42, who debuted for Guyana in the regional Super 50 a quarter of a century ago, continues to be the standout batsman in the squad. After his second regional fifth over century, Chanjapal is now 32 runs away from surpassing former Barbados player Floyd Reefer's 2,878 runs to be the highest run scorer in the regional fifth over cricket history. It was a massive fight back led by the Tiger after the Jaguars were reeling on 14 for 4, with former Test player Jerome Taylor and fellow seamer Reynard Leverage causing problems, snaring 2 early wickets each. Shiv and Raymond Reefer shared in a very promising 77-run fifth-wicket partnership, but after Reefer's departure with a score at 95 for 5, the prospect of a Guyana victory appeared more bleak, despite an aggressive 29-run cameo from Anthony Bramble, who scored 29. In the first innings of the match, Jamaica had won the toss and they batted. Their 249th score was tallied majorly by wicketkeeper and opening batsman Chadwick Walton, who scored 82. Devon Thomas was unbeaten on 56, while West Indies Test player Jermaine Blackwood scored an important 42 runs at number 3. Bowling for Guyana, Stephen Jacobs continued where he left off in the 2016 edition of the competition, and the last match as well, being the standout bowler for the Jaguars. Economical again as well, he bowled 10 overs for a meager 27 runs, with his right arm off spin producing 2 maidens and 2 wickets. Christopher Barnwell's poor performance at the regional level continued with 3 expensive wicketless overs, which leaked 24 runs. The all-rounder had a torrid time with the bat as well, scoring just 1 run. Petra Limacall football tournament resumed last evening, Thursday, January 26. Western Tigers win, Santos draw with Ansgrove. Sean Embrock with more details.
Western Tigers edged New Amsterdam United to a 2-1 win in the first game on day 2. Joshua Britton scored early for Western Tigers in the 9th minute, and an own goal by NA United gifted the Tigers their second goal. Quinn Azel netted for NA United in the 36th minute. Thereafter, there was a drought of goals for the remainder of the match. Western Tigers won. Meanwhile, Ansgrove and Santos FC played to a tame draw in the second matchup. Keith Keynes scored for Santos, and in the 90th plus minute of the match, Santos' carelessness in the 6 yards scored an own goal to deprive themselves a victory. And the whistle of the referee ended the encounter 1 goal each for a draw. Another doubleheader is on Friday, January 27 at the Lenora Stadium. West Demerara teams will clash with Linden, and on Saturday, January 28 at GFC, Georgetown, East Coast and Linden will battle. Teams will receive cash incentives in the group rounds, $100,000 for topping the group, $50,000 second place, $30,000 third place, and $20,000 fourth place. The overall winner of the tournament cards off $500,000, $300,000 goes to the second place team, third and fourth will receive $200,000 and $100,000 respectively. For HGP Sports, Sean Embrock.
In international tennis, Rafael Nadal is to meet old rival Roger Federer in the Australian Open final. Hear more from Royden James.
Nadal has not reached a major final since winning his 14th Grand Slam at the 2014 French Open. And he was out to set up a historic event this year to meet his old rival Roger Federer for the 9th time in Grand Slam finals like the Williams sisters. The first set has proven nothing about a test when he won the first set 6-3. Dimitrov then fought his way back in the second break and Nadal break him back, ending the second set 7-5 in a thrilling 3-set tie break with both players hitting backhands, forehands and severing up their best game of tennis. Nadal won the third set 7-6. Dimitrov, with impressive serves and shot selection, sent the fourth set into tie break and won the fourth set 7-6. It was time for the fifth and final set of the match to see who was going to meet the former number 1 in the Australian Open final, Roger Federer. But after a third fought game, Nadal came out victorious in the fifth set, holding his nerve and used his experience to game-winning set to advance to the finals 6-4. The women finals are on Saturday and the men finals on Sunday. Royden James, HGP Sports.
And that concludes the HGP Sportscast. Back to you, Travis.